Hello, in this video topic 4.6 we're going to take a look at some geometric terms, starting with line. A line follows a straight path, it goes on forever, and we name a line, in this case it's AB. We name a line and we show the line by showing the arrows on either end, because this line AB goes on forever in both directions. Now we can name a line the other way as well, so you can call this line also BA, and you would show the same symbols up top. So this line is called AB or BA. A line segment is just a part of a line, and it has two endpoints. So this is point B and point A, and we draw the segment above AB. And this time, of course, there's no arrows because this has a definite beginning and end point. We can also call this segment BA, so that works as well. A ray starts at one definite point and goes on forever in a direction. So this ray here is AB, and this time we only have one way to write because we're starting at A and then from B onwards is going on forever. We have to define this ray as ray AB. If you think of the rays of the sun going outwards, it can help you to remember what a ray is. For perpendicular lines, they're two lines, or they can be two segments, or they can be two rays. But what's happening is they intersect or cross at a right angle. And we can see here that the right angle symbol is shown by a little box in the corner. And this right angle is 90 degrees. So what we have here is we have segment AB. And we have segment XY. And they're both segments. And they're going to cross, or where they touch, because they won't actually cross, but where they touch is perpendicular. It's forming a 90-degree angle. So the perpendicular symbol looks just like the picture that we see. Parallel lines are very different from perpendicular lines because they will never touch, they will never cross. They're on the same plane, and all throughout they're the same distance apart, but they will never touch or intersect. And the symbol that we use to show parallel lines looks like two kind of diagonal lines side by side. Okay. And in this case we can write this as line MN with our arrows in both directions is parallel to line OP. Now lines can intersect, and where they intersect or meet is called the common point or the intersection. So here we have line XY is intersecting with line VW, or we can call it YXWV. So we don't know the angles here, but we do know that they cross each other, and so we know that these are intersecting lines. Wherever these lines intersect, so here right in the center, what happens is we get opposite angles that form. And the really neat thing about opposite angles is they're equal to one another. So A and C are opposite angles, so angle A is therefore equal to angle C. They're the exact same because they're mirror images of one another. And angle B out here is equal to angle D. It's equal to its opposite. So angle B is equal to angle D. So opposite angles are mirror images, and therefore they're equal angles. So let's review what we've learned in the do together. For number one, what we have is a single dot, which is in geometry called the point. Number two, we have 2 points that end what could be a line, so this is called a line segment. It's a piece. Number 3, we have arrows in both ends, which means that this line goes on forever. So it is simply a line. For number 4, we have 1 point on one end and then a line going out forever in one direction. So this is called a ray. Number 5, in this example, we have 2 lines that are crossing each other, and where they cross is where they intersect. So these are intersecting lines. We don't know the angles, but we do know that we have pairs of opposite angles. We have the small opposite angles here, and we have the larger opposite angles that are equal to one another. Number 6, we have 2 lines that will never touch or never cross, and these lines are called parallel lines. Number 7, we have 2 rays that are meeting, and where they are meeting is forming a 90-degree angle. So we can see that by that box there. And we also see a 90-degree angle in number 8, where we see these 2 lines intersecting. So if 2 lines are going to intersect and form a 90-degree angle, these are called perpendicular lines. Remember that the symbol for perpendicular looks like an upside down T. The symbol for parallel are 2 kind of diagonal lines showing parallel. For naming angles, if it's a ray, it looks just like a ray does. If it's a segment, it looks like a segment, no arrows. And if it's a line, the symbol above looks just like a line with arrows going in both directions. If you'd like to do some review questions, you can pause the video and try these, and I'll show the solutions. All right, let's take a look. So we're going from inches to feet here. So we're going from small to big. So we're going to divide, and we're going to divide by 12. So we will end up with 2,640 feet. For B, we're going from pints to cups, so we're going from big to small, so we're going to multiply, and we're going to multiply by 2, so we'll have 74 cups. For C, we're going from miles to feet, so we're going from big to small, so we're going to multiply, and we're going to multiply by 5,280. So we're going to end up with 4,752 feet. On our metric line, we're going to convert from decimeters to millimeters. So that's 2 decimal places to the right. So we'll have 745 millimeters. To go from centimeters to hectometers, we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 places to the left. So we're going to end up with 0.025 hectometers. I took away that last 0 as we don't need it when we write the decimal. For number 3, Sally bought a dress that was on sale for 40% off. She spent $39.95 on the dress. What was the original price rounded to the nearest cent? So what I'm going to say here is, okay, she got 40% off, so what did she pay for the percentage? So she paid 60% of the original price if she got 40% off. So knowing that, I can set up a proportion. I'm going to set up a percent proportion. She paid 60%, which was $39.95. She paid 60% out of the 100, and we don't know what that full 100% of the price was, so that's what we're going to solve. So we take our calculator and we multiply 39.95 times 100 and divide by 60. And we're going to get a very big decimal, and we want to round that. So the decimal is 66.583 repeater. So we are going to see that she got a good deal. The original price was $66.58. That 3 repeater is not going to push that 8 cents up to a 9. So the original price, $66.58.